Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I feel like I didn't get a lot done the last couple weeks. I didn't stay too busy, but I definitely got a little bit done here and there, a little bit outside, a little bit inside, chased some water around. For the first time lapse, I'm not going to stick any music over it. I'm just going to let you guys listen to the beautiful, beautiful sound of cicadas. I have to listen to them all day. Give you guys a shot of them. I know, like, my parents watch this, and I don't think they've ever heard cicadas because they don't come out. They don't exist up where they live. I think this is a lot of people have no idea just how obnoxious they are. I actually, over this weekend, I got a leaf blower and I blew out the driveway, and I had to do it again just a few days later today, just because there's so many of them and they're just everywhere and they're dying everywhere. Fortunately, they're dying. But yeah, they're just everywhere. It's absolutely insane. But I hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to get more work done in the next couple weeks, especially with the insulation upstairs. The summer is coming. It's the ACs we have just aren't keeping up. I'm able to keep my room comfortable like at night, but not during the day or anything like that. The rest of the house is pretty hot. So hopefully that insulation helps out some. And other than that, so with the insulation, I know that it's currently a vented attic, and it's going to be really easy to convert it over to be non-vented, and then the insulation will be great for that. But right now, because the ceiling is open in that room, it's effectively acting as if it's a regular room of the house. So sticking insulation up there won't affect it. You know, it won't be a bad thing like it would in a normal vented attic. So, but hopefully it'll help keep the place cooler. And if not, well, it was a waste of a little bit of money, but it wasn't too expensive. I got a lot more to do in there this week, and so there'll be some more of that in next week's video, and I think I got a couple other small things going on here that'll be good for the next video. And pretty soon I got to start framing that room up there, put new floor in, a subfloor, and start framing it. I'm hoping that the drop in lumber price futures turns into drop in lumber prices on the shelf sometime soon, and that'll make framing everything a whole lot cheaper and a whole lot easier. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new, please like, subscribe, do all that kind of normal stuff, and stick around. Thanks. All right, hopefully y'all could hear me over the sound of the cicadas just wanting to get it on out there. But when cleaning this up, this concrete went pretty far. I'm curious just how far it goes in all of this. So I've got the trimmer out, and I got myself a metal bar, and let's just see what we got here. Okay, that feels ends right here. Got another section. Okay. This line is probably the edge that goes. Okay. That goes pretty far. There's a log there. A whole nother log up there. Wow. You think maybe it goes all the way to this pipe? There's this angly pipe thing in here you can't kind of see there. This driveway's pretty big. Definitely keeps going. I guess I gotta run a chainsaw and pull all that out. But it's looking like it goes from basically the property line, which is that stake, pretty straight until it gets to that break in the concrete right there. Right here where the rear tire of the Jeep, and then it kind of cuts over. That's a pretty big chunk of driveway. Huh, interesting. All right, so a little bit of work cutting this in. This is the edge of the concrete here. I'll probably eventually chop all that down, but right now this is the edge of the concrete. And as I suspected, it turns that way at this seam here, but it's not a straight turn, it's a curve. And then you don't go far before you hit log. This kind of right there is the first one. So I think I'm gonna stop here for now. And then over the weekend, I will re-power wash a lot of this driveway. This dirt is that kind of thick, gloopy stuff where if you just step on it with your shoes, you end up with an inch of it on the bottom of your shoes, and it just kind of sticks. So it's getting all over the place as I step on it and walk around and whatnot. I'm taking all the extra and I'm dumping it by the gate over there, kind of where the old gate was. Nobody's really come through on the right side, but I think the fence on the left side there is kind of pushed over a little bit since I locked the little gate. So I figure if I just pile a bunch of shit in front of it, no one will want to climb through it anymore. So it started raining maybe about 5 minutes ago and really pouring. You can definitely see how much water this creek moves. It's almost breaching at the end right up there. Probably going to start running up on the sidewalk any moment now. And we also discovered a new leak. Right up here on this side of the brick, it's dripping down. You can hear it hitting the insulation, and that's roughly about where that window is. So I guess it's probably leaking on the roof above here, dropping onto the insulation and down. Definitely have not seen this much water coming through this yet. That's just a quick afternoon storm. We should be going into I think we're going into a really rainy season here. So it's kind of impressive. Definitely need to do some work on this creek. A few loose bricks placed right there has slowed that down significantly. I probably got some more stuff sitting around, but clearly I need to build something for this section. We got water pouring in from their yard. Actually, yeah, it's flooding their yard completely, then coming down mine. So I think ditch kind of comes across there and down. There's maybe an answer to that. I don't know. Actually, this is open right up there, so maybe just cutting a ditch along the fence line and into that would help some. Obviously, it puts pressure on this, but it's better than flooding the whole yard. And another little row of bricks, stopping the water from getting on top. Another small little victory, I guess. Although it has lowered just a touch, I think. Yeah, it's gone down a couple inches. But yeah, that should help a little bit. And this one wasn't harming anything. This one was running down into the driveway and then back out there and filling up that. All right, so I grabbed the shovel and did a little bit of digging. There's not much water flowing now, but I did divert a bunch of the water into the creek. You can maybe see just a little bit that it kind of pops into here. It goes underground and pops out over there. So this is at least pulling the water down into here. I guess I should ask the neighbors. These people have been here for like 11 years, so I should ask them if this is ever breached right here. But I think there's too many roots to do a bunch of digging there. So I think maybe when I take down this old fireplace thing, I just build a wall of bricks there to just divert the water to the creek. So one of those little things, I'm trying to run an extension cord out the garage, and this 100 feet fits, if I plug it into the grounded outlet up there, it reaches about 2 to 3 inches into the garage and is hanging over the floor here. So I figure I'm gonna swap this out. I have a bunch of these outlets laying around. Yes, I know that just swapping this out does not make it grounded, but it does make it compatible. So I'm gonna swap that out real quick and then give it a little tug on the cord. It'll reach out to the garage and bing, bang, boom, I'll be set up. All right, so now the cord actually reaches in here. I got myself a little ozone generator, and I'm just gonna let this thing run for a little over 24 hours and see if it makes the death smell, the rotting wood smell in this garage go away. I'm not too worried. When I get out here in the morning, go to work, it won't take long to get the car out of here, so I'm not worried about anything like that. And there is a pane of glass missing out of that window. So there's a little bit of air. I should probably, before I leave in the morning, open up one of the windows upstairs, just so there's some sort of air going through here during the day. But yeah, hopefully this place smells a lot better when I get home from work tomorrow. All right, so the other day when I was working up here, I got this part way up there, and it was hot as hell. Hit my head a couple times, and then it came, that shifted, the roll shifted, tore the whole thing down. I got mad and walked away from it. So I'm back to try again. This time I'm gonna actually cut the length out first, which was my biggest mistake the first time. And then I'm gonna cut the strips that go up here. And maybe, if I'm lucky, I can pull some of this out and be able to pull the new stuff through. I don't know. But either way, I'm gonna cut those strips out first and toss them up there and then go up there and put them in place. It's going to be a different measurement from this side versus the side over my room because the pitch of the slope is different. And I think the width of the rooms is different as well. So yeah, that's what we're doing now.